need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house
Yeah,
elf will
yeah,
know.
get
I
a
don't
little
know the
bit, one
headmaster's
blanket in
house
there.
elf. Well, he did
Not sure.
speak to me. I imagine
Good
he's loyal to
blanket,
the
don't worry about that.
headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a
No,
disguise.
this one.
I have just the thing. A
Hold on,
polyjuice potion.
yeah.
You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait,
That one
does the
blanket.
polyjuice potion
And that one
require a
got
bit of the
cheaper
person you
coating.
want to change into? And take ages to brew.
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry
Yeah.
on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
What the fuck?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be
What
anywhere
the?
in the
Are we a
copter.
fucking guy now?
You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind.
มันกดนานๆทับไปอยู่
Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now, to
Jennifer,
find the headmaster's
what are you
house
doing
elf.
now?
Do you have a moment, Professor?
Oh shit.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be,
Oh,
Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's
No.
best. Oh, really? I will decide what's best.
So what? The bit.
Top?
Yeah.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you brewed enough for all my boils.
Okay. Okay, it's over.
Now, to determine which student gets this.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
Overheard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him.
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Oh, there's one for my diary.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Oh my god. I'm like, I did on the walk. Go to my tree!
Master?
Oh.
Yeah. What could he want?
Mr. Gaunt!
Oh,
No, nothing
Where do you think
happened.
you're going?
Not the
I
teacher.
beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way
He
outside.
a teacher done
Taking
the
the day off,
kids.
eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Is something...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it makes some sense of it. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite infeasible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
please do.
That would that would be
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Might find something.
No, have been a password.
Anyways. What are you doing, lady?
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Reminds me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling secret ministry matters. And I don't miss him.
Which one,
He's
Punk?
handling secret ministry matters. And I don't miss him.
Top.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am well aware of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Well, thank you. But I have to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Boy, that close one, huh?
Leeway for Professor Fig.
Ah! Yeah, what's up? Oh boy.
I'd ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Oh, I'm not dying. I'm out.
Wait, I am. It's him.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
You dare question me?
Oh, you don't threaten me.
My mind.
I changed my mind. Which one? I changed my mind, or you don't threaten me? Which one? You guys, which one? Up to you. Neither part of you don't threaten me, but he talking to his master, or I change my mind. But okay, you do. Something like that, talk to me.
Yeah. If you choose the bottom one, you have to find out yourself. But we need the password.
Right, that's the password. Not tell you that you don't threaten me. That means not tell you the password, but I change my mind. Just tell me where is it. I think that will mean. Pick one.
I'm going for
You dare question
the top?
He's the master for you.
Okay.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right.
Nothing happened.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with strength.
Next one.
It's to do with my family's reign.
My family ring.
It's to do with purity of blood.
My family of blood. What of blood? Which one?
It's to do with strength.
Strength?
It's to do with my family's reign.
My family's ring?
It's to do with purity of blood.
Purity of blood. Which one?
Family?
It's to do with...
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reign.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's to do with strength.
Oh.
It's
I
to
think
do
it's
with
different
purity
then.
of blood.
Okay.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time.
Nothing happened, you. You put Hufflepuff. You put Hufflepuff. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, punk. They put Hufflepuff. That means Hufflepuff the best one. Everything okay? Okay.
Now you need how to post it, but you had to hide. Get no better off.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
There you go. Right, punk? No ding ding ding. What happened here?
I have been meaning to speak with you. I I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are
Mommy!
the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be
Huh?
more forgiving of what I had
got
been
mine
up
right
to
here.
if it came from me.
The 2
She
rock
likely
claws
told other
and my
professors.
sword.
News
That's
travels quickly.
that's
Unfortunately,
towel.
she might, in
My
fact,
teeth.
have been
I do
even
it. I
less
do that.
forgiving than
The
I
towel.
hoped.
Do my drink.
She should be proud of you.
My drink.
Doing.
Her concern is warranted.
Thank you. This one, punk.
Try the bottom.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As
Oh,
the
man.
Ashwinders
Hey.
were locking me up
Hey,
and threatening
Mom.
my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not.
That's not right.
Harlow is as strong
You
as
do right
ever.
now, or gonna take the break?
Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or
Eh?
Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
If I have more
What
station,
exactly
I can
happened
like.
to your father?
It was a
The
beautiful
more
day.
what?
My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I
You
were
have no
galloping in the
stickers?
savannah.
Gap
Yeah, I
then.
want to get more.
Your father was also an
Okay,
enemy,
but
I
we
take
have to
it.
get
He
stuff in
could
the house, new
become the
stuff,
most
okay?
majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic
More bags,
terrified
right,
them,
Mom?
and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm so sorry, Natty. Are you looking to avenge his death? How is your mother doing? What would your father think of what we've been doing? How is your mother doing?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
I'm so sorry, Nat. Are you looking to avenge his death? What would your father think of what we've been doing?
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm so sorry, Natty.
I'm sorry, Natty. Can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yeah, punk, come on, punk.
Punk. Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise.
Revelio.
Hogwarts crest. Guide pages. The
Revelio.
room.
Lumos.
They find the butterfly, but I don't know where the mirror at. Maybe come back. Maybe come back home.
You look around.
You might be somewhere.
Revelio.
Yeah, mommy the best. Right, mommy?
What you did in Cross
Mommy?
Ponds was fantastic.
You the best?
Your dueling skills.
Huh? Okay. Take the stuff up the sink, no, the carpet.
Map. Blue Flames locations. World map. The need fit exit. The Grand Staircase. The Grand Staircase. The Grand Staircase.
So take the
Grand
stuff up the
Staircase Tower. Grand Staircase Top cross button.
Just pick them up.
Okay.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
A deal, huh? Right.
Toujours pure.
Headmaster's office gargoyle.
Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Sleeping portrait. The sorting hat.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Very well. What will I find in the book?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Apothecary receipt cure for boils 1 file. Circle button.
Revelio.
Receipt hair tonic mustache wax bundim and pomade comb. Pearl handled back scratcher. Gold handled doxicide asterisk paid in very small part. Remainder to be billed to ministry.
That must be the pedestal.
Holy fuck. Right? Happiness.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a favor. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. Move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
I'm not magic.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Do I know what this means?
Oh, you fuck!
The Reaper!
Can I kill that bitch?
No. No, I don't want to try it.
I should have run when I couldn't. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. see. A staircase straight ahead.
Big, huh?
How could this happen? A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Huh? What? No, we got no soap.
But I need to find a way past them.
No, that you didn't for blanket. I like the sheet, the pillowcase. It will make the machine when you take it out, the whole bunch of soap in there. You're not tired?
Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Okay.
Then, but then you bounce to a left hole.
Yep. Yeah.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible. Can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus
Want me
far,
to go that way you
but
went
have
for?
yet to find me. Keep
Huh?
searching,
Want me to go?
but this time
Okay.
Level 35.
It was very different. You know what, like,